Dude, this noise is making me go insane. Or this frequency. How is this not enough to drive someone nuts? I don't get it. People never complain about the things that I complain about. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. How do people not notice this? I don't fucking understand. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. How does it not drive you nuts? Anyway. Hello, cut. Have a nice day. I'm gonna watch the goat for a little bit. Just a little bit. Not Mr. Beast. It's just too much. Like Mr. Beast. Oh no. No. I'm not gonna watch that shit. Dude.
From Majestic.
Let's see. Fake cop pulls gun on teens. Gets arrested by real cop. Yeah, for some reason I was just recently, yesterday, right? Yesterday on stream I was wondering, I didn't say it because I didn't want to, but I was wondering, what about fake cops, right? If they arrest someone, that's why you should announce it. But even then, if you announce it, right, you can, if you're a fake cop, you might know something about protocol. You can make it sound convincing, right? You can make it look convincing. You just arrest people, and then they'll comply, right? But you're a fake cop, so they shouldn't comply, right? That's the danger. But how are you gonna catch people for resisting arrest when they don't even know if you're a real cop? You know? How are they supposed to know if you're a real cop? This shit happens.
Little boy, you got your finger on the trigger, you got your finger on the trigger, you can't do that, you can't do that,
I don't know, but he has no ID on him. He's telling dispatch he's a U.S. Marshal. Take a quick breath.
It started as a routine call about some teenagers causing a disturbance, but by the time officers pieced together the details, what seemed causing a disturbance. But by the time officers pieced together the details, what seemed like a simple neighborhood issue had turned into something far bigger and troubling.
I gotta pee really bad.
So shorts are gonna.
You see, yank him up for you real quick. Thanks. Good. I'm sorry. You can't do that.
At approximately 8:03 p.m. on Thursday, August 8th, 2024, 61-year-old Frank called the Kenosha County Emergency Line to report a disturbance involving teenagers.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. What the fuck? Please don't say I'm fucking dead. Please don't say I'm dead. Please, man. Please don't die on me, man. Please, man. What a fucking joke, dude. What a... And... Okay, that's fucking working. Like, jeez. I kind of had this feeling, right? It was acting weird. It was behaving weird, man. It was going weird. I had this feeling it was going to do something goofy now. Wow, the first time I've ever spilled something on my desk. What the fuck? Dude, this is so annoying. This is so fucking annoying. Ah! I mean, I don't know how to feel. It's just annoying. Dude, this is so fucking annoying, man. What the f... What do they do? There's a... Man. Like, I can't pick up my cup because it's over full. I can't... Dude, just look at this shit. Look at this shit. Right, I'm lucky it only got this far. Okay, I'm gonna maybe yo JR, what's up, man? How you doing, cuz? Stop with the pineapples, man. I'm not in the mood for this. Oh, that's, dude, that's so fucking hot, dude. What a fucking joke, dude. The frequency is making me go nuts. Because it's making me spill the water. How the fuck did this even happen, man? Oh. Oh, man. Okay. Fucking hell. Oh, dude! I'm just waiting because I want to clean it up, right? But the water's hot. If I touch it, I fucking die, right? If I touch it, I'm dead. So I can only do what I can do now. And this towel, might as well just throw it away. You know, throw it away. Because it's a waste. It's a fucking waste, dude. What the fuck, man? At least it's drying fast because it's on the desk. Right, but I don't want it to get in the desk. And I don't want to I can't pick up the cup. It's gonna spill everywhere. Right? It's gonna spill everywhere. But I have to though. Okay. It's part 1. Now, just lay it on and just soak that shit up. This is so, man, this is just so annoying. Right? It's just, what a fucking joke. What a fucking joke. Come on, man. Why does it have to go like this? Dude, for the whole morning, I've been feeling this pressure in my right ear. Right, I've been having fucking tinnitus. Like I'm a fucking old man, dude. So I put some oil in there, right? Because apparently oil clears out the thing. Like ear blockage, but I don't have that because I clean my ears always. So right, I don't have it because when I do the thing, the thing where you I can hear that it's the tinnitus thing is not for a fact. It's not my what you call it, eye drums, but it's certainly also not some noise thing, because if it was noise it would have been part of the nerve in the ear, right? But it also has a bit of pressure and it hurts a little bit, so it's probably just a cold or something, but it's annoying the fuck out of me, right? It's annoying the fuck out of me, right? And it's fucking up my balance as well, right? At this point the worst it can be is fucking cancer, but I don't have cancer, of course, because they wish I had cancer, right? Because if I had cancer, then I mean that's just a big negative, because then you wouldn't have me here to glaze the goat, because they have to know you have to glaze the goat. If they don't know, they don't know, and they won't find out because the anti-xQc propaganda wave is massive, and unfortunately the goat glazers are very few in number, right? So at this point we are losing the war. Of course the goat always wins, so because he's the goat, and that's just the truth. Like, lies don't stand against the truth. It's only a matter of time. But again, that doesn't really matter, because the whole point is that we have limited time. right? We don't have time to waste not glazing the goat. We have to glaze the goat now. If we don't, it's gonna be bad, right? Because then we find out too late, when it's already too late. Right? Of course we will find out, but we want to find it out now. Right? That's the important part. So we have to glaze the goat. Okay. I think this still works fine, hopefully. Yeah, this still works fine. Okay, chat. Man, like... Oh! Dude. Do you see this? Dude, the fucking... The tea bag. Let me draw that for you. Let me draw that for you. The tea bag. Tea bag. Okay, let's say this is the cup, right? Like that. And then the tea is here. You see? Oh, dude, I'm shaky because I don't want to touch my thing with my wet ass hand. The tea is there, right? But there's a tea bag in there floating, and the tea is very hot, right? The tea is hot. So it's pushing up the water to the fucking brim. So I want to take it out so it goes below, right? I want to take it out so it goes below so I can drink it. But I have to wait because it's fucking hot as shit. And if I put my finger in to grab the tea bag, it's going to combust and die, whatever. Alright, this is just so fucking annoying. No, I don't want to save this shit, cut. I don't... What? Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Please, let me grab this thing. Fuck. Okay. I'm cleaning this shit up. Fuck, dude. Yeah, dude, I want to express my anger and my frustration right now, but I can't properly express emotion because I'm so geared up for react or watching the goat, right? This is what streaming does to a nigga. It just makes me completely disconnected from reality. It's fucking nuts, right? It's fucking nuts. Anyway, so that made me realize I'm never spill your tea. Never spill your tea Or, I mean, of course you never spill your tea, but you would never... What? Right. Take out the tea bag out of the canister before you drink. Otherwise you will spill it. Because it sticks to the wall, blocks the water, and when the pressure builds up, it's gonna unstick from the wall and release everything at once, like a fucking dam exploding. Anyway.
Two little boys that threatened my wife earlier.
Okay, and you're at the Southport Marina?
Yes. There's two of them standing here, and I've got them because my wife saw them and called me and told me. And so they're sitting right here. They're trying to leave.
Okay, what is the phone number you're calling from in case we get disconnected?
You're not going to go anywhere. You just sit here and you wait till the police show up.
All right, how old are they?
I don't know how old they are. No, it's not fake. Marshall. Because you're not going to leave here until the police come. They're putting my fingers on the trigger.
Okay.
Tell me how to hold the gun.
Do you have a... Did you just... What's on... Did you just say something about a trigger?
My finger's on the trigger of a 9mm.
Okay, and how old are these kids?
I don't know, but they're 16 and maybe 12 or 13. And my wife is looking right at them.
Please don't be taking out your gun either, especially if these are children. Is your gun holstered?
Yes, it is. It's holstered, but they're trying to walk past me, and I'm not going to tolerate this. My gun, where's my gun right now?
Not right.
Get off my bike, sir? Can you please get off my property? Off your property? Get off my property? I'm not
Squeaker.
My foot is not on your property. I'm going to come up here. Please get off my property.
Earlier that evening, around 6:38 p.m., officers from the Kenosha Police Department had responded to the area after friends
Where was this?
reported that the same teenagers had threatened her. However, when the officers were unable to locate them, they left.
Wisconsin.
Okay, are you drunk? What are you doing? I'm not doing nothing. All right, which else can walk that?
Oh, he's like UK tourist, no? He says, are you drugged, Mike?
Ma'am, I'm trying to be decent about it.
I know you are, and I'm trying to talk to you as well.
I'm going to be really pissed.
Okay, what race is one of the males?
What? Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. I'm ready to shoot this son of a bitch.
Sir?
Now, as officers return to the area, Frank has much more to share about the incident.
What's going on, man?
My wife earlier was at the pool with my grandson. He's only 10. My wife's disabled. They were swimming, they're minding their business. They're by themselves. I was in Westmont, like I said, I was on my way back. She saw two little Mexican boys trying to open the gate. The lock works, it doesn't work.
Yeah, we're all in the
And she walked up and says, can I help you guys? She's like, what do you want? Oh, we want to come swimming. No, this pool's private to marine use only. You racist and bad. So she calls me. I'm darting down here. And then I was in the pool talking to one of the ladies at work here. And then the boys came in. So I called my wife. I told my wife to go upstairs at the pool and stay out of sight till I got here. The boys walked in. One said he had to go get something out of the... And I called my wife. She goes, that's them. I hung up my phone. I stood at the door. I said, you're the one that called my wife a racist. No, we didn't. I said, because my wife just told me this. So I stood there in the doorway. I was standing there trying to block. What? Get off my property. Get off my... Finally, it's like, what do I do? They just slowly pushed me and forced their way through.
So they're calling her names. And
then they went around the pool, around the marina area there. There's a dumpster on the back, far back side. They tried to go through over that.
Okay.
They're pushing their way, and I'm like, what do I do? So
This is like the most teenager behavior of all time. Like, what about it?
Yeah, but why is he out of breath though?
And that's when two of you guys showed up at those, and I'm like,
He's not talking that erratically. He's just talking normally, no? How is he out of breath?
Yeah.
He's on some kind of drugs or something.
So, take a quick breath.
This looks like
As
fucking
Frank
meth
got
or some
quiet,
shit.
Officers quickly noticed
Well,
a
if he
serious
was on
issue
meth,
with
he
this
wouldn't have
story.
breathed it. He would have just went and tanked it, you know?
Alright.
Were they like actively trying to get into
This guy's
the
a
pool
smoker.
area or something,
They walked
or?
in. They just they yanked the door and walked right in.
Okay.
And the one tall kid, he said, I'm 16. You can't do nothing to me. Oh, yeah, I can. If you want. I was getting so pissed.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And then I pulled my gun.
self-reports of
and
hell,
a little
like what?
boy, about this tall. He was 16. He's about my height. Your height. I pulled my gun. You got your finger on the trigger. You got your finger on the trigger. You can't do that. You can't do that. Hit it. So I put it back in the holster, and it wouldn't have done any good anyway because the clip was not in. So anyway, Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay,
And,
casually
I
threatening
went back in, and I stood there like
teenagers
this,
with a gun.
And he started pushing his bike. Get off my property. Get off my property.
He was telling you to get off his property?
Yeah, his bike was.
Yeah, I mean,
his
this guy's
leg.
crazy.
And he's telling me, get off my property.
Right?
I wasn't on it.
Only crazy people can be so wrong and then convincingly tell the story as if they're right.
Dude, this guy's like,
This normally, right? Only crazy people can do this.
What they said?
Well, when she walked up there and said, you guys can't come in the pool, this is a private pool. You're a racist bitch.
Okay.
She would be able to tell you more. I got the bits and pieces on the phone as I'm driving back.
This guy's GG.
Sure.
I know. They came down this, and they weren't speeding on their bikes. They weren't speeding. They were just riding along. And as they were leaving, you can't touch us. You can't do nothing to us. My mom's going to come back and beat your wife.
You hear that? Yeah, that's a problem. 10-4, yeah. We're about to work through that because apparently he made the claim to dispatch and doesn't seem to have any ID with him right now while carrying his gun.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Hang out with my partner here for a second.
What's going on? What's this on him? Okay. Is he supposed to be carrying? I don't know, but he has no ID on him. He's telling dispatch he's a U.S. Marshal, which I don't believe he is. He's saying he's not.
Let's verify the fact why he pulled his firearm. We're just gonna take the firearm off you.
No, take it.
I'm not temporarily disarming here.
Are you law enforcement in any way?
No.
No. Tell our dispatcher you're a U.S. Marshal.
No, I said that to the kids to scare them so they wouldn't leave me.
You told these kids that you're law enforcement and you're not.
I mean, yeah, that's a self-report if I've ever seen one.
You can't leave. You gotta wait for the Kenosha.
Officers on scene.
Wow.
The way
That's
Frank
fucking
handled the
awful.
situation appears to be a much
Right, if he
larger
told
concern
dispatch,
than
I'm pretty sure that would have been better than if
Do you have a
he
concealed carry permit?
told it to scare the kids.
What state?
Considering the charges he can get. Right, because it's either impersonating, which he's gonna get now, right,
I want to verify that's clear for me.
or just lying to the police.
You see if the wife will grab
And I think you can, right, lying to the police can be worse, depending on the situation. But I think in this situation,
Why he pulled his firearm and
it's worse to be impersonating, right?
Probably gonna have to pull some video from that area over there, because he's stating that
Boy, it'd be a mag.
these kids threatened his wife, but all he's saying is that they called her racist, and that's
Which is
not
what the call notes say.
Which that's all it says. So I think Diaz is with the wife right now. We have to verify what exactly.
Why do so many people use the word clip though? I'm not even referring to the fucking clip of what's it called?
Right, because you lie to the police and dispatch, and if you're just talking erratically, saying some shit, you don't really care that much. If you impersonate, that's a charge for you, buddy.
These kids said to her.
Right?
Hold the both together and
Right, lying is only really bad if you're in the interrogation room, right? If you're in the room with the investigator, then you're cooked. Otherwise, not really.
I'm gonna call him right now. You're taking care of that.
I'm not a buffon. I'm not a buffon.
With more information emerging, the case begins to take a different turn.
Hey, who took the call?
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Sorry, I just had to go for a full reset.
Call on 3rd Ave. Okay, what we're trying to clarify, did he tell you that he was a U.S. Marshal? All right, yeah, now we have a whole another set of issues,
So he pulled a gun on 2 kids for trespassing at a pool
yes.
and claimed to be a law enforcement officer.
Yes.
Yeah, he going.
You talk to the wife on this. What is she?
This guy's reported everything already.
the threat. This was not.
Also, live the police right there.
When I came out earlier, they had threatened that they were going to bring their mom to fight her, beat her up, and then they called her a racist.
Okay, but they did not, in fact, bring anyone to beat her up?
Nope, they just came back and she got upset, and so she called again.
Yeah, we'll probably need to see if we can get video footage and reference this as well.
When officers regroup, they realize the case is much bigger than they first thought.
You don't have any idea on you at all?
It's in the car. It's by the pool.
Okay. Where's your CCW?
Alabama. The only state it doesn't cover is Illinois.
I just forgot my driver's license at home, but I have one, and we can verify. Oh yeah, you do. It's valid. We could still give him a ticket for not having the driver's license out. Same with CCW, but in this case, that might be more. This is way bigger.
Officers bring their lead up to speed, and their discussion makes the next steps
Chat, you know what, though?
abundantly clear.
Chat.
Oh, so we have a CCW violation.
That's what fucking there's a responsibility of carrying a weapon is. Like, it's why I hate when people like do this shit where it's like, dude,
okay, cool.
Don't give me this, oh dude, I don't want this, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, Mike,
dude, you want to carry a gun, sure, cool, but you need to have your shit all fucking lined up.
Firearm and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You don't have it, then GG. Don't complain about it.
We have it.
Wife says his brother. His brother is a U.S. Marshal, I guess, and I'm sure he would be
not very happy with with his conduct.
At what point did the gun come into play?
I was standing there. I said, "You guys are not leaving." Okay. Oh, yes, we are. We're going to leave. I said, "No, you're not." I pulled it out. I went like this.
How did you
right here, like this. I pulled it out, and I pulled it out, and I had my finger there. And then he's yelling while I'm talking to the lady. It was pointed down here.
So it was pointed at one of them?
Yeah, it was pointed down, though. I didn't point it at him. I was pointing like this.
Okay.
So if it wouldn't have gone off anyway. Like I said, the clip wasn't locked in anyway, so it would have done it. But I wasn't going to shoot him anyway. I wanted to scare him to stay there so you guys could get him.
Sure.
That was the only thing I wanted to do. And it just kept going worse.
This guy's stacking charge on himself.
Man, I fucking hate the audio on the body cams. It sucks. It sounds like a tin can, and it's not mono. I only like I usually always prefer mono audio. I only like it when it's not mono if it has some level of quality. If it doesn't have any quality, just keep it mono, but bruh. Just keep it mono, man. It's annoying.
So you could probably argue. You could argue aiming and pointing. Yeah. But the problem is we don't have a proper witness. If there's video of it. Yeah. I mean, just because we can't find them doesn't. It doesn't mean it's not still a crime. Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. You're going to be under arrest right now. Yep.
Well, can you? No, it's fine. Well, my wife needs for the.
We'll make sure she gets.
Why? Can I ask why?
Yeah. Right now, your charges are impersonating a police officer, DC while armed, and we're going to work out the rest. You could potentially be charged with aiming and pointing or recklessly endangering safety.
Okay.
Also, it's a CCW violation. Alabama is saying that you're...
He's disappointed. He thought he was completely in the right and explaining what he did.
Okay. Alabama says your CCW is expired.
No, it's not.
That's what they're saying.
Is your CCW permit in your car?
Yes, it's in my wallet.
Okay.
It's when you open my wallet, it's the first thing right there.
Okay. Do we have permission to do that?
Yeah, well, yeah, give the keys to my wife and she'll get my wallet at castle, no problem. Or you can go with her, yeah.
All right, I will go do that, okay?
Now, what do I have to do? Am I signing myself out?
This guy makes all gun owners look bad. It's just like such a bad fucking rapper, but it's just so stupid. It's like...
Yeah, and if he just didn't cry to the police, he would have gotten away with it, man. Right, because no one really cares about this situation. It's just this dumbass. He went out as if he was completely in the right, completely convinced he was right. What is he doing, man?
Not gun owners, but like fucking concealed carry entities.
Fully advise you of your rights, and you wish to make a statement now that you're in custody?
No, that's okay. I understand what's going on.
All right.
Correction, person law
rude,
enforcement.
but my
DH reply, please.
shorts are gonna. Can I?
You just yank him up for you real quick.
Oh well, this guy just said that.
Sorry.
You're all right. You're okay,
person.
You're okay.
For this incident, Frank was charged with felony, impersonating a peace officer to aid in the commission of a crime,
Holy shit!
And misdemeanor, intentionally point a firearm at a person, and disorderly conduct. He was eventually released on a $1,000.
Dude. Imprisoning a police officer to aid in commission of a crime, chat, isn't that
false imprisonment?
That's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Misdemeanor.
This fucking stack is diabolical for what he actually did.
He was
fucking
eventually
awful.
released on a $1,000 cash bond. About 2 months later, Frank pleaded guilty to impersonating a peace officer.
They're trying their hardest to
Jesus.
find the ball on his side, but nothing with the fucking breaking in. I mean, he didn't articulate the break-in properly. I'll be honest with you. Whatever break-in happened, it kind of is irrelevant because of all the wrong that he did. And also, he didn't articulate it properly, so, I mean, what can you do?
The remaining 3 charges were dismissed, but read in. Ultimately, Frank was sentenced to 90 days in the Kenosha County Jail.
No, that's not too bad.
$3,000 in fines and court costs. And before you go, I noticed nearly 68% of people who watch these videos aren't subscribed. If you enjoy the content, subscribing...
I mean, for the charge, that seems super lenient. But again, considering the situation, that's pretty heavy. Right, this is just some dumb boomer guy, old man, just being a dumbass, right, in front of some kids. Like, you're just being, right, he shouldn't really be charged for pointing a gun. More so, he should be charged for just being annoying, right? They're just teenagers doing dumb shit, right? They're doing dumb shit. Of course, they do dumb shit, right? The point is with the kids, right? They do dumb shit. You don't go crying to the highest authority. What you do is you just talk to their parents or something and figure out the punishment, right? They're not gonna get arrested for fucking trespassing and put in jail. They're like 15, man. No one really cares, right? Because they're not there to fucking steal, kill people. They're just trying to have some good fun and they're trying to push boundaries because that's what boys do, right? I fucking hate those jets. Dude, I fucking hate jets. I don't hate jets. I hate them because they're always above my fucking house every day at around 12. Right. I'm gonna hear a jet in the next hour. Within the next hour. It's so fucking annoying, man. I don't hate jets, I hate that they're here, you know? And why are they even here? I don't live in a fucking war zone, dude. I don't live in fucking Ukraine or Palestinian, dude. I don't live there, cut.
How did you fall in that hole? You're drunk, bro. Go home. Yes, bro. He said thank you.
Hey, that's so cute.
Fucking clanker.
Shit, that is so cute.
Dude, that's just clanker propaganda.
I'll fucking kick that bitch ass.
Okay. Bye, Mom.
This is what, security for the apartments?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we do security monitoring around the area.
That's dope.
So why is this dog so evil? She forgot to use her brain when trying to catch a spider.
You can do it. You can do it.
Gonna clean. You know what? I kinda like frogs. I think they're cute.
This food vendor saw that there was a fight going down, so he decided to take advantage of the situation. This guy decided to use his car to get on his roof.
Interesting. I did get a glizzy there for sure.
What the fuck is this roof tiling? Dude, that's a roof for garden sheds. Dude, what the fuck is that? That's paper thin.
Chad, what's the goal of that car?
So, what are you even supposed to do in this type of situation?
Nothing.
Oh.
And you lose your toes.
I'm really not sure why, but this little ant is wearing little boots.
That's not an ant, it is a termite. Right? Or is that an ant? Could be an ant, I don't know.
They were
Good.
trying to get this ball that got stuck in this net.
What were those? Boots for ants?
Hey, where's building B at?
Sorry?
Where's building B? Okay.
Katy,
What the fuck is that?
¿qué te pasó?
These people like to do fake proposals every single time a boat full of tourists comes by. These drivers in China almost got hit by these boulders that were coming down a mountain.
I remember that, yeah. That was massive.
Yeah, it's a fucking clanker, yeah. Classic China moment. Dude, what's up with these roads in China, man? Dude, I thought India was bad with the dude. India is like a fucking, it's a war zone on the roads, right? It's literally like I'm playing Call of Duty, man. India is like Call of Duty. Like they have fucking grenade. They have fucking dude. The potholes are so big. It's like I'm in the World War I trenches. It's trench warfare in India and on the roads. But man, China roads are like fucking hell on earth. That's how you die, dude. The roads are so, they're not even bad roads, it's just so dangerous. I don't get it. The roads are well maintained and you get this shit. I mean, that's just an apartment moment. If you live in apartments, please don't drink the water in apartments.
I have never seen a cat get the hiccups before.
But why? Ew.
So why does this keep
Cute,
happening to the roads in China?
Montreal?
Here's a time lapse of a caterpillar turning into a cocoon.
Classic.
Imagine explaining to your boss that this is why you were late to work. These people turn their living room into a cat paradise.
Chat, does this not look like a tree with a dick? Chat, am I wrong?
I think it's a carrot. Bober. No, that's not a bober. Wait, is that a bober? I'm not sure. Maybe that's a bober.
The bobber is the... Yeah, chat, it looks like the bobber.
Uh-huh.
Snacking.
We're trailing on this highway.
Wade.
Okay, Garmin.
This cat was demanding and wanted more pets.
Okay, Garmin.
Apple.
Some grocery stores are starting to use robots to sell products.
Well, this is pineapple, but it's not.
This stream is about the goat.
Yes, you. Grab a fresh Del Monte banana before I eat. Just kidding. I'm a robot.
This guy was wake surfing.
Fucking.
What?
Tin can.
When a helicopter showed up.
That's awful.
Cocky. Mano, abre o chudão aqui.
Very interesting.
What are you doing, man? So dumb.
That is the end of this video, or you hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again
Dude.
very soon. Later.
I don't know if you've ever had this as a child. Yo. You put best doorbell videos. Right, you have, if you ever into the forest. Okay, let me. I hate doing it again, but I have to. Right, ever been to the forest? What happens is you have this, right? You have a pathway. Let's say it's kind of, it's just dirt, right? A dirt pathway. Dirt pathway. You have trees on the side. Right, trees on the sides, yeah. And you have one of those, right? You see this? You see this, right? That and that, right? This type of thing, when you were a child, you would unzip it from the pole there and then stand on top of this, right? But then you would go out there and you would hit the ground with your skull all over here. Right? That's awful. Right? So if you learn, you learn. So you don't have to learn when you're pushing 30. Dumbass.
What?
That's a lot.
They tried to ding-dong ditch their neighbor.
I mean...
They left a note on the tip asking for the pizza delivery guy to do a dance.
Really?
That's a tip. He's doing it for the tip. Dude, wages will do anything for money nowadays.
Oh my god!
Hmm? What? What was that? What the hell? What is that?
His upstairs neighbors were partying last night, and he decided to complain about it.
Hey, do you guys
Is that a monkey?
last night, right? Yeah. I was just gonna say, you guys got last night, and normally I wouldn't make it a problem, but next time invite your neighbor, dude. I want to party too.
These people left special instructions for the delivery driver to shout when dinner arrives.
Dinner!
She didn't read the label explaining that the package was fragile.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Fake.
Probably faking, but yeah.
He was trying to load his snowmobile onto his truck. This delivery driver was caught slamming down food that someone ordered.
That's annoying. Chat, hold on. Chat, I saw the other day, chat, a crazy video, chat. It was like some soccer field, and people get electrocuted like way out of the AOE, and it was like 5 times his distance. How come this guy doesn't get hurt there? It was a fake.
I mean, it hit the tree.
No,
it hit the tree.
It was a fake.
Cute.
It was a fake.
Can you explain in simple terms why you stream less now and why it's so hard for you to just
His new
say
neighbor
you're
walked
not
over to
streaming?
introduce himself.
A simple update would be enough. Also, why do you have a vampire schedule?
You throw this. Sorry.
Is this the fastest ding dong ditch
My signal's been really bad. My sleep is really bad. It's just really bad. That's all.
of all time?
Jesus.
I just need to get on like a good line.
Wasp.
This delivery guy was trying to drop off this balloon and birthday card.
Dude, you've got it, man. You had it in your hand, cuz. What is he doing? I mean, that's just unlucky.
Chat, that is crazy. It killed somebody. Yeah, you get a physical alarm clock, yeah.
Something weird was sitting on their doorbell camera.
That's what I don't. That's why I don't trust people with dogs. They've never got their dog under control.
I don't get it.
Like, look at this little kid. He's half the weight of the dog. Of course he can't control the dog. He's gonna bite. I'm fucking dead, dude.
Alright.
No, not only am I dead, it's me and the kid that's dead. Right? If the things got rabies, it's GG's.
What's up, guys? About to give you the hardest decision of your young lives. Okay. Are you gonna take the candy or are you gonna take the potato? All right. Okay. Wow.
That's cool.
She decided to ding dong ditch her neighbors while on a
Chat,
hoverboard.
imagine making a nice, good baked potato when you get home.
She didn't realize that there was a spider web outside of her door.
Dude, baked potatoes go so hard, chat. Chat, I can't. I need to stop thinking about a baked potato, chat. I'll want to go make.
I mean, that's a bit of an overreaction. I get it's annoying, but
Wanted to chase the skunk.
you can just wipe it off like that, right?
This cat was letting his
Dude, chat. What?
Again, another reason not to trust dog walkers. They're weak sauce. They can't control their own dog.
Yeah. I didn't see this one. Oh.
She couldn't control her dogs that wanted to chase.
Wait.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's El Mama. Alright. Leaving your child alone for a little fucking spider. You know spiders are only poisonous in Australia, right? Cute. Cute. But
doesn't care that this truck is on fire.
you know, cows also do that. They scratch their head on a pole. Man, I like cows. Cows are nice.
His house, but was immediately caught in the act.
Ma'am, did you just move here? Yeah. Okay.
Smart.
Come back in the house.
This dad spoke to his daughter through the doorbell camera.
Welcome home, Ella.
Good question.
Oh! What the hell? My God!
Wait, is that Gay Ben?
She was trying to go for a walk when her dog's.
Is that the Steam guy?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a little bear. Still dangerous, but it's not instant death.
These kids are trying to sneak out of.
Well, at least you saved the
I
baby.
mean, El Mama. You need to watch out if you've got a baby, man.
These kids are trying to sneak out of the house without setting off the camera.
No, that camera's gonna go off now, you idiot! You're standing right in front of it.
Well,
no.
Kind of smart.
Oh my god, no, no.
Rabies.
This poor dog was scared of a frog.
Chat. When they're aggressive, check it. I mean, do they have rabies or it's not related? What was that?
It's a little frog.
Yeah, they're more aggressive, right? Yeah, it's why I'm they call it the rage.
Uh-huh.
I think it's a much cooler name.
Jesus, there's an iguana in the front yard.
I think his little brother might be a ninja.
In French, they call it the rage. Chat, guys, how is he so smart though, dude?
He's got experience.
Like way ahead of his time.
Yeah, little bro has the experience. I just let him go,
So,
man.
this is pretty scary. This is why it's so important to watch for your kids. Does Mantis ring the doorbell and the homeowner was super confused?
I mean, then don't go near the duck and the mama. Right then. Dude, mama duck and mama goose are very aggressive, especially the goose. Right, goose will kill. Geese will kill you, dude.
I found this crazy bug hanging out on their front door.
Wait, what?
They found
It's a grasshopper.
Look at it. Get out of there.
That scared me.
Get out of there.
People inside this house were watching a scary movie and totally forgot that they ordered some food delivery. This is a pretty crazy chain of events.
Oof!
He got that though. Nice save.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, don't hang that shit there, man.
Perfectly valid.
Cool.
A bunch of ants got together and tried to steal this package.
Hold on, you guys can't see it. Hold on.
This nosy neighbor needs to mind his own business.
What the fuck is he wearing?
Business.
This is my son!
Oof! Dead.
The good news is that he wasn't hurt. This goat decided to deliver their package.
Me?
Cute.
Chat, did you get it or not? That's awful. Is that a possum?
I saw one of those in my backyard.
Yeah, the one with the yeah, number 77, please make to the right.
That's UK.
Yeah, mate, please.
Dude, why is it always the fucking
She's dead. Her dog will come over.
the speed bikes that don't have brakes? Right? They're not looking at the road. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous to other people. It's dangerous to themselves. They go so fast and they don't look at the road, dude. What are they doing?
You know, like the road bikes, right? Like the bitch ass bikes. These guys don't know how to steer. They never steer. They're always like doing this thing, lump forward. It's like they're not even looking.
Yeah, they're not even looking. They're not looking. They don't steer. They don't brake. They do nothing. They just go.
Bikers, man. Yo, I don't give a shit. Everybody's polluting the fucking environment anyway. If you're gonna be a bitch ass on the road, dude, then I don't give a shit. You're useless. Fucking loser.
People on school ever used to
True. I mean, the goat is always right.
No.
I mean, this is another moment in which the legacy speaks for itself. And it keeps speaking and keeps speaking. Isn't the goat? Dumbass.
I didn't see that.
Oh my god. It's a nice neighborhood. I like that.
Also, dude, these grassy lawns kinda suck. Right, they ruin the privacy you have in your house. You know what's better? You want to have your front lawn to be completely bushy and just overgrown, right? Because the bushes don't block out the light on your house, but they do block the view, right? And you don't. It doesn't even matter to look out on the road. It doesn't matter. Why would you want to look out on the road? The only thing you have is that you get to see cars pass by your house and hear them all day long, right? And the front lawn isn't even safe for kids to play because they die on the road when the ball goes over on the road. The only reason you should have a nice flat lawn is if you make it a play area. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Just, you know, put down some bricks or something to sit, because chairs don't even fit properly on the grassy lawns, right? Front lawns shouldn't be grassy. Only backyards should be grassy.
What the? Jesus! Dude, the metal is bending. Nice try though. It's plastic.
No one is here. No one. See? Look.
Rat.
No one. Stop barking.
4 years is a long time. Welcome to the jungle.
What?
This delivery driver couldn't resist the temptation.
That's cute.
That's cute.
What a cute little doggy.
Oh my god!
Dude, fucking dog walkers, I hate these people.
Jeez, man. I'll put the burrito down.
What a dumbass.
I mean,
this lizard decided to ring his doorbell.
Cute.
Mason, what did you just do?
I mean, don't get mad at him. Oh my god! Wait, both fucking brain dead. So did you add a lizard to hide inside of my my garage code?
Mason, what did you just do?
You know, like the thing that closes the garage pad. Alvin, there's a lizard inside of it.
Here's a great way to ruin a Christmas present surprise.
eyes, close your 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 eyes. Oh, what the?
Oh man.
Close your eyes. Get inside. Get inside. That is not for you. You did not see that. You did not see that.
No, that's annoying
That's
though.
the talking robot.
It's too late, yeah.
He was so proud of himself for chasing away these geese.
But why though?
Yeah, dude. Geese are, dude, they're aggressive, man. UK. UK.
It's a cat, man. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Chat, I feel like DHL is probably one of the worst out of all the other delivery companies. Any of my had DHL
True.
was beaten up to a fucking crisp, like fucking.
Dude,
absolutely
the packages are always terribly packaged, dude. The cardboard is like years old and soft and soggy and all that shit. There's always like 20 layers of plastic wrap on it. Alright. And for some reason, when every other company has decent people that deliver, the guys at DHL are always so grumpy and so annoyed, like their whole family just died yesterday or something. It's always the same thing. I don't get it, man. What are they doing different?
The delivery guy loved their car so much that he asked for a picture with it.
Take the helmet off. Yeah. Ready?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So what kind of car is that?
Is that alright?
I have never seen someone struggle so much with ice.
I don't like Melissa's.
Okay, fake it.
What?
This delivery driver saw this person's cat, and
Fake.
I'm not sure why, but they started licking it.
Cute. Hey, don't do that, man. He doesn't want it, yo.
For some reason, a frog was hanging out on their front door.
Oh.
What? Slug?
No. Frog, what?
They got pizza delivery, and under the special instructions section, asked the delivery guy to knock 3 times, twerk, and run away.
Ugh.
These twins were caught making the same exact pose on camera.
3, 2, 1.
Hmm?
This trick-or-treater thought he could get away with stealing all the candy.
Dude, he's already fucking fat, buddy.
Fucking fat ass.
Buddy, if this isn't your wake-up call, I don't know what
Dude,
is.
double wide, butterball, fatso.
It's a single stare.
Deserved it. And not deserved because you're a thief. Deserved because you're fat. Oh!
Are you okay?
A bear tried to eat this man's dogs, but was able to scare the bear away.
Mmm! Holy! What the fuck?
He was walking over, about to get into his car when this happened.
Dude, what a fucking... Jesus.
Black bears don't eat animals.
I mean, dude, that's so annoying.
So this has got to be the worst delivery driver of all
Did you
time.
know for a fact insurance is not gonna... It's not gonna help you, man. They're just gonna find every excuse not... They're gonna fucking plant a saw with your fingerprints on the tree trunk and say you cut it. Right, even though it's on camera, like. Yeah, dumbass dog walker.
This
Fuck
guy
you.
and his girlfriend's dog for the
Dude,
very
if I ordered like a tennis ball or like a fucking plastic ball, whatever, you can throw it. I don't give a shit.
first time.
You come out.
They bite him in the balls.
Don't worry, he wasn't hurt. This little guy is lucky to be alive.
Something Aiden.
You come
For one dude.
Don't worry, he wasn't hurt. This little guy is lucky to be alive.
He just barely missed. That's unfortunate.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, that was sweet. Dude, what the fuck?
Package thieves are starting to get...
Again, another reason why grassy lawns suck. Dude, you create a wind tunnel, man. It's a wind tunnel.
Depends.
I mean, it's not his job to...
Their porch was so shiny and clean that they...
He just got stolen from her. Why would he try and fight that? You know? Huh?
This guy had no idea that he ran right past the mountain line.
Did those attack? I've seen him attack before.
They do, but he's away from home, so he probably doesn't then.
But why,
These kids
man?
kept ding-dong dishing their house, but they were ready this time.
Dude, chat, I know you see memes like that, chat, but guys, like, dude, they can hear
These kids kept ding-dong dishing their
feather
house,
land
but they were ready this
from
time.
fucking miles out, but then they run towards the fucking...
I mean, I don't know.
This
He's
delivery guy
probably
forgot
drunk.
to properly park his car. This guy just got done with shoveling his driveway.
Classic.
He wanted to give the pizza guy...
Chat, this is so classic, you have no idea. This is a place that has snow, this happens all the time.
He wanted to give the pizza guy a hug after delivering the pizza.
Thank you. Chat, I don't think you understand, chat. It is worse than you think it is. Whenever there's like a lot of snow and shit and there's a lot of rain, this shit, if they do that and you don't shovel it now and it's heavy as shit, they put water on it and it's this big barrage whatever, and then it's, brother, it becomes a big block of ice. You can't do anything.
He wanted to give the pizza
You
guy a
can't
hug
do
after
anything,
delivering the
dude.
pizza.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Enjoy, have a good night. Bye-bye. Say hello, bud. Enjoy your pizza.
This Uber Eats delivery guy tried to steal the food that he was delivering, but the unexpected happened. Just as the delivery guy was driving away, the customer was pulling up to the house and caught the delivery guy in the act and stopped him. This giant tornado was spotted on this doorbell camera.
It's at Arkansas.
A very concerned neighbor called the police because they thought there was a dead body in this woman's car.
Real?
So we got a call, somebody's concerned. Are you like a hairstylist?
No.
So there's like hair hanging out of your thumb?
Oh my Jesus.
Someone's
Oh, that's my wig. Oh, hold on. That's my wig. Hold on. Oh.
This woman caught these door-to-door salesmen both roasting and complimenting her at the same time.
Would you like to buy some chocolates or a school fundraiser?
How much is it?
$2 each.
$2? Let me go see if I have cash.
Okay. Oh, look something like that. She's no good for water. Let's look like that.
Their dog
What?
tried to scare away this delivery guy.
Oh, very nice.
Dude, I just heard something downstairs. Hold on.
These trick-or-treaters realize that this can't...
Huh? I'm hearing things. What the? You hear this shit? Hold on. Yeah. I'm sorry, chat. It's just false alarm. I forgot. It was my mom. She was gonna cook me dinner tonight. I thought I thought a guy was breaking into my house. Okay, I heard some weird pounding and shit on the walls, right? Also, if my voice sounds a bit weird, it's because I'm a bit sick. I've got some fucking fluid in my throat.
Candy bowl is empty and decided to help out.
There's no candy! Yeah. Anyway, come on guys, you're rude! Don't worry! Candy from the people. Don't worry! Come on guys.
Boy, that's so nice.
This guy walked barefoot through a
That
fog
much,
to
though?
make a delivery.
Just for another fucking fat kid, fucking dumbass, like misraised kid to come in and just yoink the whole thing again.
He suddenly recognized his food delivery driver as an old friend that he hasn't seen in over 12 years.
How you doing? Yes. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, appreciate it, bro. I'm going. Oh, yeah, man. You too. Yo, hold up. Are you Rashad? Oh, Jerry? Oh, holy. Oh, let's go. Yo, what's up, bro? Yo, let's go, bro.
This guy discovered a
Fake.
faster way to do his job.
Scripted? Whatever. I'll assume it's not scripted to this one video then.
A raccoon chased this woman and her dog inside the house.
Chat, Chad, who's more of a rat? The raccoon or the little disgusting small dog?
Delivery guy never saw the dog there.
That's Peppa.
The dog is more of a rat, right?
Enjoy.
Yeah.
You.
Don't you hate it when you forget something after you already left the house?
You.
Oh my god, my leg!
Nobody said you. Nobody said that.
Max, get my leg!
This poor delivery guy had a heavy package.
Jesus, man.
This professor won a Nobel Prize
so I
and
need
his
a
neighbors came
Diablo.
over at 2 a.m. to tell him about it.
Paul? It's Bob Wilson. Yeah? You won the Nobel... You've won the Nobel Prize. And so they're trying to reach you, but they cannot. They don't seem to have a number for you.
We gave them your cell phone number.
Yeah, I have. Wow.
What?
This pizza driver really wanted to smell their flowers.
But that's what they're for, though. That's nice.
Their doorbell camera captured this amazing meteor flying over Portugal.
Falling star.
Some food delivered, and in the special instructions, specifically asked the delivery person
Shooting star,
to
I mean.
food as hard as they could.
No, come on, man. I hate these videos, man.
This house was struck by lightning. He was caught trying to steal this package.
Let's go.
Camera recording.
I was just joking.
This guy dropped off some packages and then left, but then came back a few seconds later, pretended to be someone else, and stole them.
Why do people even steal packages? Dude, I would assume that 9% of the time it's like some house-specific bullshit Amazon, like $4 piece of shit. Like, it's just fucking junk. I'm gonna risk going to jail for what? You gotta go back home, you open it, it's like some fucking lemon peeler juice extractor. Plastic.
You're gonna dead test your flowers, lady.
They were getting ready to go to the party.
It is, man. You called her ass out.
I guess that this bear thought this deer decoration was real and decided to eat it.
What a fucking
That's
bitch.
annoying. They're hired by Jeff Bezos. Why would they?
I guess you never
hire
know
them?
when
What?
squirrels might attack.
Yeah, you're just the Grinch. You're the Grinch if you do that.
The police started
Dude.
changing the locks on the wrong house.
Hello? Hello? What are you doing?
We're here to finalize the eviction.
What eviction?
It was posted a week ago. It was posted last week.
On my house?
Yes, ma'am. What is your name?
My name
Who's
is
the bum
Jennifer,
in the
and that
corner?
is my house.
Any Minecraft
Hey,
runs?
we do apologize. We have the wrong house.
I just wanted to see if you knew any kids
What?
around like 11 or 12 maybe, because I need some friends, like really bad.
The house to your right, there's two kids that live there.
They're not my friends anymore, because they're bullies to me.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man.
So this video exploded on social media, and the internet did their thing and raised almost $40,000 in 3 days. The internet also
Raised for what though?
managed to find some friends to hang out with him. She had to go to a mosque to attend a funeral, but she didn't know how to wear a headscarf, so she asked her Muslim neighbor for help.
I'm going to a funeral, okay? All right, I've got to get a scarf. I don't know could you just tell me how to put it on because I got to go to the mosque?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a scarf and I'm gonna show you right now.
Okay, like this?
Yup.
Put it like this? It looks beautiful. Oh, okay. Exactly like that. Oh my God, thank you so much. You know, you can even keep that because I have a million at home.
His friends ding-dong ditched his house, and he decided to do a motivational speech instead.
You can see me. Get out of here, bub. And you matter, alright? There's always gonna be somebody that cares about you. And you're a good person. No matter what people say, you matter. Ignore them. They're losers. The ding-dong ditching you. I'm just trying to say something nice.
That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed.
Okay, thank you,
and
man.
I'll see you guys again very soon.
Dumb kid.
Jesus, this guy. I don't even know.
Dumb fucking kid, dude. What a dumb kid.
We could give it a shot, why not?
Under the water there are traps.
Yeah, this guy fell off hard.
Hidden depths. It's the perfect place for an accident.
On the 29th of June 2025, a group of teenagers ventured into the Miriam River in Bacabal, Brazil, for a quick morning swim. But after several minutes in the water, the group started to realize that one of its members, 13-year-old Raisa, was no longer beside them. And after calling out her name and searching the surrounding area, the realization set in. Raisa had disappeared. It was now likely somewhere in that murky water around them. The news sent shockwaves throughout the community, and straight away locals filled the area to help find this girl. But their attempts were all futile. And with each passing moment, it grew more and more likely that Raisa had tragically drowned.
Yeah, it's called The Darkest Moments in TV History 7. We always watch these.
With the search efforts shifting to recovery efforts the next morning. The tragedy led to various news stations arriving on the scene to help document the search, and for one reporter, Lenildo Frazao, he couldn't help but view Raisa's story as a cautionary tale. The Miriam River is particularly unassuming from the surface, which is exactly what made it so dangerous, since it carried with it an unexpectedly strong current and a bottom that was littered with sudden drop-offs, as even in shallow sections, one step could plunge you into deep water without warning. As a result, tragedies like this had sadly happened here before, and for Lenildo, this was the perfect time to highlight the river's dangers, in the hope of preventing one from ever happening again. And he had a unique idea to help achieve this.
Oh no, he's gonna do it himself.
Rather than just explaining how dangerous the river was, Lenildo wanted to demonstrate it. And so he began to take off his shoes and his pants before entering the water, with his microphone in his hand.
But what's the
Foi
point?
justamente aqui, pessoal. Nós vamos entrar agora na água aqui para mostrar para vocês o local. Olha, a gente já vê que aqui a água é muito
full
forte.
clothing.
E vai descendo, ó. Vixe Maria, vai descendo aqui, viu? Ó.
The camera rolled as he waded into the river, at first going just to the depths of his knees, before the riverbed began to drop beneath him, sending the water all the way up to his chest.
Então, pessoal, e ainda tem a correnteza. Aqui já, olha, ó, passinho para frente, a água já tá praticamente.
And all while this happened, he spoke to the viewers at home about how unsafe this area could be, especially for unattended children who weren't strong swimmers. But even with most of his body now submerged, he wanted to take it even further in order to prove his point. And so he continued wading towards the center of the river, right in the direction of the noticeably fast-moving current, until suddenly...
Olha, dei pouquinho aqui, ó. A água já tá acima do meu peito, para você ver a situação. Se eu andar pouquinho aqui, deixa eu ver aqui. Ó, vou andar mais. Ó a fundura aqui, ó. Ui.
Saved?
Lenildo physically recoiled and let out a loud yell. He stood there for a moment, anxiously glaring into the water, before telling his crew, "I think there's something down here underwater." Whatever he had touched in those murky depths didn't seem natural, with Lenildo describing
Poison.
it as soft. And quickly, he made his way back to the shore, where he further explained why he was so shaken by the ordeal, admitting that what he stepped on felt like an arm. This is the exact moment that many believe Raisa was found, as just moments later, several locals would retrace Lenildo's steps and discover the 13-year-old's body in the same exact location. Raisa had died from an accidental drowning, as she wasn't a strong swimmer, and had likely fallen into the deep water where she was held down by the current. The exact conditions that Lenildo had been warning the viewers about.
Oh, that's fucking
when he
scary.
unknowingly stepped on her corpse, with the entire ordeal culminating into what can only be described as one of the darkest moments.
Dude, people probably thought this guy was like baiting or something like that, or fucking like faking it for the cameras. Like, people probably got really mad at him and shit.
Television history.
Jesus. Yeah, I thought the guy would die.
Because that's like a 1 in a billion, like actually.
Individually, they're just like you and me, but together they are a source of endless fascination. And we'll conduct a rigorous scientific experiment into twin telepathy.
Nah, xQc is the goat, yeah. Hold on.
It was a peculiar sight. As traffic flowed through one of the UK's busiest roadways, the M6, CCTV cameras captured two women walking down the narrow median, with a vehicle speeding past them on either side. These women were Sabina and Ursula Eriksson, 40-year-old identical twin sisters who grew up in Sweden, with Ursula eventually moving to the US and Sabina to Ireland. Just one day before this footage was taken, on May 16, 2008, Ursula had made the long flight to visit Sabina at her home in Dublin. But things got off to a troubling start when Sabina got into a verbal altercation with her husband and the father of her two kids, prompting both sisters to leave the house in the middle of the night without telling anyone. The next morning, the sisters emerged in the city of Liverpool, where they visited a police station and reported that Sabina's kids were in danger and were unsafe in her husband's care. Law enforcement briefly looked into the matter, but ultimately they didn't seem all too concerned with the children's well-being, and rather they seemed more troubled by the women themselves. Their behavior was just somewhat off, so much so that shortly after leaving the station, they were kicked off a public bus for exhibiting erratic behavior, which some passengers found threatening. And after the altercation, this erratic behavior continued, as for unknown reasons, the pair began walking towards the M6, and then eventually right onto it, where we see them now. It defied any sort of logic, and put them in an extremely dangerous position, a position where one wrong move could lead to a horrific accident. And sure enough, that's exactly what would happen, though it was anything but accidental. Without warning, both women turned and then ran directly into the road, and for Sabina, directly into a car traveling in the fast lane. Immediately, local police were inundated with urgent calls about the ordeal, leading to a group of officers being dispatched to the scene. And coincidentally, the same group just so happened to have a camera crew following them as part of the show Motorway Cops. The show follows traffic officers as they handle their many daily encounters, ranging from mundane traffic infractions all the way to devastating tragedies. And this segment seemed destined for the latter.
Dude, really, man?
The fastest lane of the motorway. Anyone being hit, you're expecting serious injury.
These guys need to choose their content better. I gotta keep it a buck. Bro, something done this bad with what the kind of attitude that they come into this shit. Hey, come on, bro.
Life threatening.
Come on, man, really, dude.
Despite the officers fearing the worst, however, when they arrived on the
The fuck?
everyone at the scene began to breathe a collective sigh of relief. There was no way that any of them could have known that their roles had just been cast in one of the most disturbing television scenes of all time.
Right, what we've got is they were in the central res. They were trying to cross the Bravo, so as we approached, they hadn't seen us, mother. The red one's got knocked down by the red car over there. I've got an ambulance en route for her.
Right.
She seems alright, but I'm not a doctor. She has been knocked down.
Is she the one that speaks English or the other one?
Yes.
Right.
The other one, she's the...
Without a single word being spoken, Ursula dashed into the middle of oncoming traffic and directly into the path of a massive truck traveling at over 60 miles per hour.
I mean, GG.
It happened in a literal instant. There was hardly any chance to react, and before anyone could even begin to process what they had just witnessed, Sabina would also run into the...
Dude, poor guy too, man. That's awful. I mean, you gotta feel for this guy though. Like, he's just there to help and shit like that. And
anyone could even begin to process what they had just witnessed.
Dude, you just saw a truck go right there. Like, this is as far as that can go. Like, you go over it, and then a truck like that comes in, and these guys instantly dead. Won't even try it. Buddy, look at it again.
Chance to react.
Look at the feet. The massive truck right there.
And before anyone could even begin to process what they had just witnessed,
what is he gonna do? Fucking jump it? Like, oh hell no.
Sabina would also run into the road, not after her sister, but rather straight into the path of an oncoming Volkswagen.
Oh no! Mike Alpha, we need ambulance. Senior officers to the scene. We've got 2 possible fatals.
Within just seconds, this completely calm scene had turned to utter chaos, and both women were now lying on the pavement. Miraculously, they both were still alive. Sabina was stable but knocked unconscious, while Ursula was in rough shape. Her legs had been pulverized by the truck, with paramedics describing them as looking as if they had exploded. And while she lay there on the pavement, she was wide awake and experiencing everything. Within seconds of receiving medical attention, Ursula began to cry out,
xQc
but strangely, it wasn't in pain. Rather, she was yelling at the paramedics, cursing, and even attacking them for...
Dude.
trying to help her.
Calm down. Calm down. Mine's very aggressive, spitting at me.
Shouting things like, "I recognize you. I know you're not real."
Come on, you've hit your head. Calm down. We are the police. We are the police.
It was clear that she was suffering from some sort of delusion. But while officers had...
Yeah, but they don't... Chat, she's not even speaking with like she even has a singular hint of pain though. I think if I had a mosquito bite, I'd be talking
Math. Trying to subdue her, things were about to get even more hectic as Sabina started to regain consciousness.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
She had been brutally struck by a car, as evidenced by the damage to the vehicle itself. But like Ursula, she also appeared almost entirely unfazed as she stood up and began to scream to her sister. "They're going to steal your organs." One of the officers tried to hold her back, but Sabina resisted.
She's invincible! Oh, not again! Oh, no!
Eventually shoving the woman into the ground, before once again taking off into oncoming traffic.
What? What is that?
Stay! Stay there! Calm down, calm down, calm down!
Thankfully, this time the cars managed to avoid her, but it would take 6 officers to finally restrain her, and even with that many people, it was still a struggle, as her strength was unlike anything that they had seen in a woman her size. And with Sabina now subdued, chaos was finally over. In the following moments, Ursula was airlifted to a local hospital where she underwent an extensive, yet successful emergency surgery, while Sabina was shockingly found to have no injuries, which allowed her to be discharged into police custody after just 5 hours, where she was promptly arrested and sentenced to 1 day in prison for assaulting an officer, as well as trespassing on the motorway. And with both women now safe, one question
UK laws.
in everyone's minds. Why had the Erickson twins done?
Okay, what about 5150 or some shit? I don't get it. What about a hold that they can't say anything against? It's crazy, buddy. She literally tried to kill herself 3 times in front of them.
Well, the immediate theory was that this was all the result of drug use. But surprisingly, when given toxicology tests, no drugs or alcohol would be found in either of their systems. They were entirely sober during this ordeal, which left only one plausible theory, that this was all the result of some sort of mental breakdown, with both women somehow experiencing its effects at the same time. Today, this case
no
is
drugs, but he's literally smoking on the video.
Disorder known as folie à deux, in which one person suffering from delusions transmits said delusions onto a different person, leading to both people experiencing the same misconstrued version of reality. And while this is only a theory, it's clear that regardless of the how or why, these women were extremely mentally unwell during this event. In fact, during the TV program, an officer even mentioned that this could be a 136.
Yeah, she's under arrest, well, 136 if she is.
Which is a code that allows law enforcement to hold people on account of their mental health to assure that they're safe to return to the public. But shockingly, not only did this never happen, but Sabina was released without ever being given a mental health assessment. In fact, she was never so much as looked over by a mental health professional, and was instead released the very next day after the incident. On top of this, when she was released, she was given no information about Ursula's whereabouts or her condition, or even resources to help find her way home. leaving Sabina still mentally unwell and now stranded in an unfamiliar city, not knowing what happened to her sister. And sadly, her delusions were far from over. As she left the police station on the 19th of May, Sabina had nowhere to go, and so she began to wander, carrying her belongings in the same evidence bag that the police had given her earlier that day. Eventually, she would happen across two men walking their dogs, and as she stopped to pet them, Sabina asked the owners where the nearest hotel was. But seemingly recognizing that the woman wasn't well, one of the men, Glenn Hollenshed, offered to have her stay at his place, to which Sabina happily obliged. But once inside Hollenshed's home, Sabina began acting extremely paranoid, checking the windows constantly and believing that her cigarettes had been poisoned. Despite this though, Hollenshed was patient, and he helped her make calls around the area to track down Ursula, while making sure that Sabina was eating and drinking. The following day, Hollenshed was preparing dinner for Sabina when he stepped out of the house to ask his neighbor for tea. But just minutes after returning home with the bags, he would once again step out of the house, only this time, he was completely covered in blood. As he stumbled and screamed, "She stabbed me." As he collapsed to the ground, the neighbor rushed over to try and help, but the damage was already done. Hollenshed would let out one final soft whisper, saying, "Look after my dog for me," before breathing his final breath. For unknown reasons, in that house, Sabina had stabbed Glenn Hollenshed, and by the time law enforcement arrived, she was long gone, having fled the house with a hammer in her hand, which she used to strike her head repeatedly as she mumbled incoherently and walked down the sidewalk. Eventually, a man passing by tried to intervene, but Sabina immediately attacked, brandishing a roof tile that she had hidden in her pocket and using it to strike him on the head, nearly knocking him unconscious. It would take several minutes for police to finally catch up with her, but just like the day prior, she took off, leading to a chase that ended with Sabina being surrounded on a 40-foot tall bridge that passed over a highway, and recognizing that there was nowhere left for her to go, she jumped. Somehow, Sabina would cheat death once again,
Oh my
despite
God,
suffering 2
bro.
broken ankles and a skull.
I mean, this has to be fake.
Bro, I cannot.
After
This has
a
to be
recovery,
fake.
She was put on trial for the murder of Glenn Hollenshed, where she would never give a single comment as to why she did what she did, leaving her motive a total mystery to this day. Though it seems clear that it was at least partially a result of her delusions, with the defense pointing to folie à deux as a potential explanation. And in the end, it was deemed that Sabina was not mentally fit to make decisions at the time of the slaying, and ultimately, she was given a prison sentence of just 5 years. This is truly one of the most disturbing TV cases of all time, and for as shocking as it is on its own, what I find most chilling is the fact that these officers mentioned holding her for a psychiatric evaluation, which ultimately never happened.
She under arrest, Logan?
Well, 136 if she
Chat, yeah, 5 years, but does she go to like asylum for like 50 years or something like that, or what?
Massive oversight. In fact, it was so glaring that the police department allegedly contacted the show and asked them to remove this entire section. As if they had just followed through with that code 136, Sabina would have been held for longer than just one night.
Oh, she has to
which
live in
meant
the
that she not
UK,
only
which
may have been
counts
given
as
the
an
help she
asylum,
needed,
pretty much.
but
so
she
you're
also
saying.
never would have had the chance to meet Glenn Hollenshed that fateful day. Since her release from prison in 2011, Sabina promptly disappeared from the public eye, and neither she nor Ursula has ever been heard from again, meaning we have no idea whatever happened to the Erickson twins.
They just simply tend to be making the same decisions at the same time.
Interesting.
They're thinking in the same way.
I'm looking at the wiki of it. America's Got Talent, guys. I'm gonna eat 3 live grenades and put a fucking TNT up my ass, guys. Here it comes. Watch
A warm
this.
welcome as they walk onto the stage, ready to compete in the Croatian television show Super Talent, the country's version of America's Got Talent. But it's clear this excitement from the crowd wasn't shared by the show's host, who turned to someone standing behind the camera and flashed the unmistakable look of concern. In the minutes prior, the audience at home was introduced to the pair, 34-year-old singer Roman Bernata and his wife, 44-year-old violinist Bianca Kolompar, along with their child, who would be watching on as the two shared their musical talents with the world.
I mean, gee whiz.
In their day-to-day lives, Roman was a professional goalkeeper for a local soccer team, while Bianca was a professional violinist with a doctorate in music. And while on paper this all seems fairly normal, it was immediately clear to those watching that this couple was anything but. The two frequently went on long-winded and bizarre rants, with Bianca opening up about her breast enlargement surgery.
Oh.
Ja sam imala kao cura velike grudi, velika mi je bila želja da to vratim, operirala sam.
And the two discussing at length their belief in a living God who walked the earth.
Me?
Ja osjetim
The goat.
imam taj kontakt sa živim Bogom i mislim da je Bog svugdje oko nas, da je Bog osoba, energija, istovremeno, da.
But it was their performance itself that proved to be the strangest part of their time on the show.
Pozdrav svima.
Dobro večer.
Vi se mene ne sjećate, jel da?
Ja?
Ne. Prije puno godina.
Aha, ja se vas sjećam kad sam snimala.
Good night, Mr. Cat. I might be leaving, but can I still get a welcome to the jungle?
Roman's introduction was fairly uncomfortable, as he made mention of a time that he had met one of the judges years before, who clearly had no recollection of the encounter, which seemed to frustrate him, as his demeanor quickly became hostile.
Ko je vaš talent? S čim ste se došli
Ja nemam nikakav talent.
Pa šta ste onda došli?
Radit.
Ali potpuno nebitno, emisija se zove Super talent,
ja vas
kolegica...
volim, nemojte mi zanimati.
Alo, polako, mislim da ipak ćemo mi ovdje voditi riječ.
Može, pa.
Leading to Roman receiving his first X before he even sang a single note.
Ko je kolegica pitala koji je vaš talent, a naša emisija se zove Super talent, a vi tvrdite da nemate talent, onda vas ja pitam pošto ste došli.
How similar is Croatian to Russian?
It was a rough start for the couple, and by the time they did get to perform, things only got worse.
And now, the end is near, and so I face the final curtain.
Really?
Admittedly, the couple didn't sound awful, but it was clear the judges were frustrated by Roman's demeanor, prompting all four of them to hit their X, signaling the end of the couple's performance.
Really, dude?
Or at least they
Classic.
How about another joke, Marie?
I've laughed and cried.
As the two just kept on performing, playing over the sounds of the judges shouting their name and the deafening silence from the crowd. With the two going until a producer finally had to step in from behind the camera and officially cut them off. But even then, the couple continued their antics, this time by protesting the judge's decision, with Bianca even threatening to go to the newspaper and expose their behavior to the press, all while Roman stood angrily to the side, glaring at the panel before him. And with that, Roman and Bianca's time on Super Talent was over, and they not only walked away without receiving the grand prize, but they also left with shattered reputations, as this segment became notorious among fans of Super Talent, with the couple being considered one of the most unusual acts to ever feature on the show.
Yeah, but this is... Bro, that was the blueprint, though. Nah, people, you're not gonna rewrite the history. Okay, this is the most content that they've got, and they've had that as like their main content for fucking ever.
True.
Okay, they love that shit.
Because nobody cares about these mediocre ass talent shows. Because no one comes on these things are actually talented, right? They just care about the drama.
On February 6th, 2022, residents in Rijeka, Croatia were met with the sight of a fully nude man wandering the city streets. It was Roman Bernata, and while most stared on in amusement, laughing to themselves and snapping photos, what they were witnessing was actually one of the most disturbing events the city had ever seen.
He went full Lil Nas on this one.
After his disastrous performance just one year prior, Roman continued to pursue a career in singing, taking every opportunity he could to share his music with the world, often joining Bianca on her YouTube channel, and singing on the streets for tips, where he actually made a decent amount of money. Though because of his notorious television moment, he would often be harassed and even have the money he earned stolen from him.
Really, dude?
One day, while performing outside of a local soup kitchen, he was introduced to a woman named Darnika Krevich, a 67-year-old who relied on the soup kitchen for consistent meals. And after hearing Roman sing, she became a legitimate fan of his music, leading to the two striking up a friendship. And despite Darnika not having much, she offered to take Roman to a local coffee shop on February 6th, 2022, where she treated him to a warm cup of tea on a cold winter day. And so the two sat inside a restaurant called the Cafe Pin, with everything seeming completely normal, until a server noticed that Roman started to look almost sickly, like he could barely keep himself upright, as his body was starting to slump over the table, his eyes barely open. The server rushed over to help, but Roman recoiled and shouted, "Just try calling the police on me." And so, not wanting to escalate things, the server left, only returning later to drop off their check, which is when Roman's behavior took an even more drastic turn. He began feeling around his pants pocket for his wallet, before looking desperately around the table, but there was no sign of it. And so he grabbed Darnika's bag and rifled through it, before yelling, "You snake, you whore, where's my wallet?" Though when he still couldn't find it in Darnika's bag, his anger turned to violence, as he stood up and rushed Darnika, grabbing her by the head and shaking her, screaming in her face, accusing her of being a thief. This time, multiple people inside the cafe rushed over to hold him back, but Roman was too strong, too angry, and with seemingly no effort at all, he pushed everyone away, completely unfazed by their attempts. In that moment, no one could have stopped Roman. Darnika was entirely helpless, and so the crowd inside the cafe watched as Roman grabbed her by the neck and dragged her behind the bar, and then proceeded to kick, then stomp, and then jump directly on her, over and over again, each time landing on her head. It was a rage so demented that he actually began to smile a wide manic grin as he jumped and chanted, "Whore, witch, die." After what felt like an eternity, Roman stopped, before sprinting out of the restaurant, leaving Darnika entirely unrecognizable.
But they said he looked like poison almost before,
the same floor where just feet away, Roman's wallet lay, having innocently fallen out of his pocket shortly before. Outside, Roman removed his blood-soaked clothes and walked completely naked into the city center, much to the amusement of the passerbys who had no idea what he had just done, until eventually he made his way into a nearby police station and blankly stated,
"Was he drugged or did he drug himself?"
"I am not well." This sentiment was true in so many regards. Roman hadn't been well for quite a long time. Since a young age, it's believed he had dealt with undiagnosed schizophrenia that had led to uncontrollable anger issues, before developing an alcohol and substance abuse problem that only exacerbated his symptoms. And by the time he was an adult, Roman became so delusional that he believed he was a disciple sent from God to touch the world with his music, something that he eventually convinced Bianca of as well. So in their Super Talent episode, when Bianca mentioned their love for a living God that walked the earth, she was likely referencing Roman.
Ali ja osjetim, stvarno imam taj kontakt sa živim Bogom I mislim da je Bog svugdje oko nas, da je Bog osoba, energija, znači sve. Istovremeno, da.
Roman was severely unwell, and no one in his life was keeping him in check. In fact, those closest with him were only feeding his delusions, with all of his issues coming to a head on the day of the incident. And when he realized his wallet was gone, Roman rushed to assume that Darnika was the one who robbed him, perhaps as a result of having his money stolen frequently on the streets. But the sad reality was, in a sea of people trying to exploit and mock Roman, Darnika was one of the few who actually truly cared about him and legitimately believed in his talents. And yet, he killed her in one of the most evil ways imaginable, all over a simple misunderstanding that was entirely his fault. In the end, Roman Bernardo was deemed unfit to stand trial and was never sentenced to serve any jail time, instead being given a 40-year sentence in a mental health facility, where he's since been described as a model patient, with his good behavior awarding him the opportunity to leave the facility for days at a time for therapeutic purposes.
What?
Nature is king here. Man can only watch.
What?
There's nothing out there. It's your imagination.
Yo, supervision, I don't give a fuck, man. Bring the people to the facility. Why the fuck would you leave this fucking time bomb to the public? Fuck that. I don't need supervisor, no, I don't give a fuck. I don't want this shit in my fucking city. Are you kidding me?
It was the start of yet another adventure for the crew of the television show Gardener's World. This British program has been on the air since the 1960s and provides viewers with tips on how to maintain their garden while showing off a variety of unique plant life. which often brought them to remote areas of the globe. This particular episode was filmed on February 5th, 2020, in the Drakensberg mountain range of Lesotho, Africa, with the host, Nick Bailey, making the long journey to track down one specific flower.
One species which grows wild all over the country. And has been
Hold on, chat. I'm gonna leave the story for a little bit. I'm gonna get some water and a short break. Alright, a short break. Hello, man.
British gardeners for generations is the gladiolus.
This delicate flower would have been familiar with many of the show's viewers, as it was quite popular in the UK. But in this region, there existed a unique species that had only been seen a handful of times in the last century, since it only grew in one particular valley in this one particular mountain range. Its scientific name is the Gladiolus microcarpus, and there were two people who knew it better than anyone else.
That sounds like a poison.
Rod and Rachel Saunders were well-renowned botanists who studied the world of South African flowers in depth.
Is that Charles Darwin?
As they would spend days and even months on end roaming areas just like this to learn everything they could about them, making them the perfect duo to help with the show.
Why gladioli? There's so many different plant species in South Africa you could have picked.
I think they're beauty. Some of them are so exquisitely beautiful, you actually just want to sit down and cry when you see them.
But even with their vast knowledge of this region, there was always an element of danger when traversing it. Its climate is often volatile, and conditions are known to turn on a dime, making safely navigating this area extremely difficult to downright impossible. This was apparent even on the day of filming, as a dense fog had rolled in, and given the steep and rocky landscape, one wrong step could spell disaster. This didn't stop the crew from carrying onward though, as Rod and Rachel were relentless in their pursuit. They would do anything to find these flowers, and sure enough, the segment ended as they did exactly that.
We've come about 4 times looking for this plant, and this is the best I've ever seen it. It is looking absolutely gorgeous.
With that, Rod and Rachel's time on Gardener's World was over, but their journey through this area certainly wasn't. As the cameras cut, the crew made their way back to their makeshift base camp miles away, where they said their goodbyes, with Nick Bailey capturing a photo with a beloved couple and sharing it onto Twitter before parting ways, leaving the couple behind. As rather than returning to their home in Cape Town, this was actually just the start of what would be a multi-month expedition into this region, with the Ngoi Forest Reserve being their final destination. Along with being botanists, the couple were also avid seed collectors, and had started a business which shipped the seeds they had found to other plant lovers around the world. And while here, they made it their mission to find some of these ultra-rare gladioli seeds. And sure enough, on February 8th, 2020, Rod and Rachel sent a text to one of their employees at the seed mailing business, which contained a photo of the exact flower they were looking for. But despite this text seeming like a sign of more
isn't that kind of risky to send seeds other countries? I thought they hate that shit.
things to come, the reality was far more bleak, as this text would ultimately be
it has like
the last
it's like,
the couple
when they
would
bring
ever
like
send.
fucking plants and shit.
Out of nowhere, communication with
Yeah,
Rod and Rachel had
invasive.
stopped entirely, and for days no one heard anything from the duo, prompting that same employee they had sent the image to report them as missing on the 10th of February. It was a devastating turn of events, but one that was always a possibility. Poor weather, a wrong turn, an injury, anything could have derailed their expedition, as again, this area was notoriously dangerous, with it seeming all but certain that they had fallen victim to the unpredictable fury of Mother Nature, though this belief would quickly shift, thanks to the discovery of the couple's car. It was found by authorities abandoned by the edge of the Tugela River, and had been emptied of virtually everything inside. However,
Yeah, I saw there's a seed bank somewhere, but I think it's having a lot of problems. No, the fucking seed bank that underground and shit like that. I thought there's like flooding and shit in that motherfucker.
there was
And having
something
problems
left
with it.
behind. As in the trunk, authorities would find a massive pool of blood.
No? Okay.
Blood that belonged to Rachel. Just days after filming, Rod and Rachel were making their way towards the Ngoi Forest Reserve, growing more and more excited by the discoveries they were making, oblivious to the fact that in the woods around them, they were being watched, hunted even, and not by an animal, but rather by a man.
But why though?
His name was Saifundin Aslam Delvicio, a local of the area that the couple was traversing, and on February 9th, he allegedly sent a text to his wife, Bibi Patel, telling her that he had found a good target, and that he was now in pursuit, with said target being Rod and Rachel.
But why?
Later that night, the couple made their camp and began to drift off in their tent, while Delvicio allegedly watched on, and once he was certain that they had fallen asleep, he made his move, approaching the tent, then tearing it open, and then standing above the couple. In the following moments, Rod and Rachel would be brutally bludgeoned to death before they could even react, as they lay helplessly still inside their sleeping bags.
And for
Text
what?
messages indicate that Delvicio then enlisted the help of his wife Bibi, as well as his friend Musa Jackson, to help discard the bodies, using the couple's own car to transport them to the one place they were certain they would never be found. The Tugela River, as there was something about this stretch of water that they believed would make these bodies impossible to find. Crocodiles. And so they pulled up to the banks of the river as the crocodiles quietly watched on from a distance and dumped the bodies of Rod and Rachel into the water, where they were immediately devoured. They thought it was the perfect plan. However, it thankfully failed to work as well as they had hoped, as in the following weeks, fishermen would happen upon both of the corpses, or at least what remained of them.
Yeah,
as they were in
right.
such bad shape.
Of course,
it would
crocodiles
take nearly
eat
2 full
everything.
months for them to be identified. As for why this attack happened, we still don't fully know, as the trial is still ongoing, with Delvicio proclaiming his innocence, which is why everything is alleged at the moment. But the evidence is damning. Messages on Delvicio's phone paint a clear picture that he was responsible for this, with his motive appearing to be religious differences between him and the Saunders, as well as money, as after the slayings, large sums of money were withdrawn from the couple's bank accounts.
I mean, yeah,
lavish
that's
purchases
classic.
being made on their credit cards, with one of the receipts from the shopping spree being found inside of BB's purse. The evidence is almost impossible to deny.
Yeah, I'll always be confused about this shit. Like, how can you say this? Oh, dude, fucking like I'm sure in most religions there is something against like hoarding of wealth or flaunting or but how can you pick and choose what goes and what doesn't? Oh, this guy doesn't believe it.
Yeah, the difference is in the key word is most.
All the things that you're supposed to believe in, buggers.
Being found inside of BB's purse. The evidence is almost impossible to deny. But while we wait for justice to be served, it's important to refocus on those who won't be here to see it happen. Rod and Rachel truly did nothing wrong. They were two incredibly wholesome people who were just trying to find and connect with the flower that they loved so dearly. And while their interview days before their death is an undeniably dark television moment, it also serves as an incredible tribute, as one of the last things they ever did in their lives was share their love and passion for gladioli with the world. The flower that they ultimately gave their lives to find.
Quite a trek to get here, and what an incredible treat to see such a special plant in such a niche environment. Thank you.
Pleasure.
It's a pleasure. It's nice to be here.
Is the show okay, man? The end is near. Oh wait, hold on. Why did they put the song? I just had it in my head now.
Okay, I'm gonna play Bong for a little bit. Alright. So I'll mute my shit for a little bit. You can kill me once, buddy. Never mind. I'm not looking. Okay. Close. Well, GG for you, buddy. Man, if I actually just locked in for once, I would have lived and probably killed the guy pretty easily. Man, I love these alien skins. They're fun. I kinda like them. Even though they're very simple, I kinda like them. Is this guy ever gonna... Yeah. He's a bit too aggressive. Hey, man, I try to hit the wall first. Alright, that's what you use. How the fuck did he get sent so hard? Also, that's what I was gonna do. You think? Man. Yeah, he actually fell for it. No way. Fucking bitch, dude. What a fucking bitch. Oh man. I'm playing so bad. It's a bit too risky. I think I would have lived. No? Well, I could have made it back anyway, but I wanted to try and check the timing, because I'm still not even certain about the timing on that map. I'm not sure what causes it to be delayed. Well, I know at least hitting it downwards causes it to be delayed, but I'm not sure if the speed matters or if the speed... Right, I'm not sure what the parameters, yeah? Because I don't know the mechanism. I should probably just look. I should probably just look in the program. Fucking bitch, dude. What a fucking bitch. Late jumping? Fucking bitch. You know the guy isn't even reacting to that though. So what you do then is you just jump early. Because the guy can't react for shit. Lucky. What the fuck is that? Man, I think the sound is messing up my timing. Right? If you get a perfect corner jump, you can make it instantly up to the top. And because you get one corner jump and double redirect. Don't push me, buddy. You're not cooking, dude. You're not cooking. Like, dude, fuck you, man. I may have saved him. I clearly jumped. I pressed jump. You heard me press it. No? Okay. I mean, what is this guy even doing? Who does he think he is? Trying that shit on me, dude? GG. Okay, well, Jesus. Close. I got a bit too much sauce. I tried to jump as small as possible, but I just had a bit too much speed, right? If I had a little bit less speed, I would have gotten a smaller jump. And wow. I didn't expect him to make it. I thought he would die. He was actually like the last fucking pixel. He could have gotten that shit in. What the fuck? Jesus. So flaccid. That's the second time I've gotten that in 2 days. That weird double corner hit. So weird. So goofy. Why? Like, why? What am I doing? Missing that shit. All right. He's playing a bit too reactive. Alright, you see that I'm going off the edge more, but if he was more reactive, he would have... Okay, that's kind of unlucky. Yeah, I'm trying to get that angle there. Alright, like this guy needs to chill out. Wow, okay. Yeah, you need to chill out, man. If you're too much of a sitting duck, it's dangerous. Almost got his ass. Close, mate. I'm not sure how he's getting that shit like that, man. He got close. I would have made that, I think. What? I mean, dude, that's lucky. Wow, okay. Good one. It's too risky, man. Jumping late. It's a bit too risky. You can jump and get the thing, right? You can jump and get the thing. It's kind of unlucky. I mean, dude, what the fuck is this ball doing? Like, what is this ball doing? Oh man, it's too much, buddy. You don't have the sauce for it. Unlucky. Well, not unlucky, but kind of unlucky. Right, unlucky that it was that heavy that you miss, right? We all miss our heavies sometimes. It's just unfortunate that you missed that one because that's the most crucial one, right? What does he hate? What? Why? Why? I like that map. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly because it's too big. It's a little bit too big. It's a little bit too big. But this one's kind of big too, but it's slanted, so it's okay, right? Because you always have a disadvantage if you're down below, whereas in the other one you can just keep dodging, right? You can just keep dodging and you just keep dodging. Okay. I mean, if I knew he would have... If I knew he would have heavied, I would have maybe jumped, but I didn't jump because I was going to go for the kill, right? Jeez. Right? It just... There's no read on that. By the time it lagged, I was already in the pit. Maybe I could have predictively jumped, but I'm not going to predictively jump for every single potential lag spike. That just ruins the gameplay too much. Makes it too defensive, I think. Right? You want to take some initiative, because otherwise you're just going to have... It's going to be a sitting duck. Right? I don't like being a sitting. It's not fun, and it's not optimal. Right? Assuming there's no lag, you're going to want to optimize. Sometimes predict the lag, sometimes just send it. Right? So I'll just go neutral most of the time. Okay. Good one, dude. Close. It's holding it too much, man. I tried it though. What? Was it lag or something? And then too much, or I mean, terrible angle. Awful angle. I'm kind of juking him with the corners, no? I think. Yeah, that's such an awful approach by me. I keep doing that, but it's awful. Because even if I hit the heavy, or if I if I miss, I'm just dead. If I hit it, it's neutral at best, right? It's an awful approach. I need to just stop doing that shit. Oh. Boer Peppy. Hey man, I keep missing that shit. That's just awful. How the fuck did I miss that shit? The fucking wall. I missed the wall. I didn't even get the corner. If I got the corner, I maybe would have lived. Probably would have been forced to go for some recovery, but even then, like, it's just awful. It's just so embarrassing to miss that shit. It's just embarrassing. Missed the corner jump 3 times in a row. Fucking awful, dude. It's just... Nice. Awful. That's it. Fucking bitch, dude. I mean, it was an awful approach by me. If you should have just jumped late. Of course you just jumped late. Because on this map you do win. Right, you do win. Sometimes you don't. This time you do. GG. What am I doing? Dude, I'm playing with 1 brain cell. It's just awful. Man! I tried to get a double tap, he's got a fucking flaccid ass bounce. Almost. I should have just went for it. I'm dead. I think I would have died on the left anyway. Yeah, that's a fast one. Man, fuck you. There's no way there's no way you jumped there, man. Okay, that's so laggy. Jumped a bit early, but I had to. Bonker. Got butterball. No way, dude. I'm just awful, man. What am I doing? Oh, they're teaming. They're teaming. They're teaming. Hey, dude, Blazemaker, what are you doing, mate? Ah. Send it cut. I'm dead. Jesus, nice double tap. So risky though. If I got a slightly higher angle, he would have died with that shit. Right, I'm not doing that shit, it's way too risky. Yeah, because I positioned for it even. Because I don't like going up because it's slow. So I usually get a little bit lower angle there. Oh, my bad. Should have hit it. I just hit it, cut. I mean, that's so lucky. Ah, they're teaming, they're clearly teaming, right? They're clearly teaming. Why would they both go for me there? I mean, I'm just gonna kill this guy's teaming. Come on then, buddy. No Evie there? They're teaming, they're teaming. Alright, the plays this Blazemaker guy is doing makes no sense. Absolutely no, it's nonsense. What he's doing is fucking nonsense. Right? What he's doing to the bonker makes sense. What he's doing to me makes no sense. Like, the plays he's going for are way too risky. It just makes no sense. Like, I don't get it then. It's just absolute nonsense. And also this bonker guy is taunting me. What's that all about? Cut. Jesus. So lucky. How the fuck do I not get a high bounce there? Ah! So Jimmy hated this map. What the fuck is that approach, dude? My bad. I would have killed him. My usual strat always works. Actually, somehow people still haven't caught on. I just hold up once them in the air and you just kill the other guy. Hmm? What is that flaccid shit? So dumb by me. If I just waited patiently, I would have won. It's kind of decent as well. Somewhat decent play. It's just lucky though, because I'm just begging that he's not holding up or down there. Ah! Too predictable. They always get scared and tuck their tails behind their back legs and jump out. They always do it, man. It's just, the thing is, I think jumping out is only good from a ground approach. If you get an aerial approach on top of you, and they come on top of you, it's worse because it gives them a bigger hit window, right? The angle is better then, right? Your position is worse in the air there. Because a grounded, you want to actually move inwards, grounded, downwards. That's better. Because then you move against my attack instead of towards it, which gives you a bigger window to survive. Not in a good position necessarily, but to survive. You're not going to get the kill there if you just got way more sauce. But if you avoid there, it's GG. If you avoid, I'm dead. Okay, so I'm making a big risky play, but the thing is, I'm doing that because that's unlucky. It's lag spike, but I'm doing that because I know the guy is making a bad. He's making a bad dodge. It's a bad dodge, right? And but it's instinctively that way because you know you're right. In one way, you're creating the most risk for me, so that's a good way to dodge. But it's also a bad way to dodge because it creates a small window. So as the skill gets higher, you want to avoid doing that to good opponents, because as the skill gets higher, the risk becomes less of a problem, and the dodge timing becomes more of a thing you want to minimize, right? Because the shorter it is, the harder it is to attack properly. Yeah, that's why I'd say to noobs, you want to just you just go out basically, just jump a lot. It's perfect for noobs. Just jump a lot. They're not patient enough to have a thoughtful attack where they can actually deal with you just jumping out. This guy, you see that the thing is, I'm just waiting here until he attacks and then I'm jumping out, right? Because he's too impatient. He's too impatient, right? But for some players that doesn't work because they are too locked in. They've got a really good read on you. Jumping out just gives them more time to react. And that's just, what are you doing, bro? Come on, man. I'm just gonna jump up. Let's do this and GG's. Yep. That's what I'm saying. You're too predictable. You're too predictable. And also, this guy's from Brazil, I assume. It's just unlucky. It's kind of unlucky. I'm just doing this to progress the game more. Man, I'm playing like fucking dog shit. And I'm playing awfully. I'm playing so bad. So bad. Good one. Good one. Ooh, not. I wasn't looking, but nice dodge there. That last one was really good. For the avoiding heavy, especially if you're laggy as shit, it's really good. It's a good way to dodge. Because you get so much sauce, you really can't even do anything against it, right? Yeah. If you go fast, you can't move out. It means lag, sure, but if you go fast, you can't move out. Alright, that one shouldn't be blamed on lag. It wasn't lag. The other one was a good use of lag for him. This one though, that wasn't lag, dude. You were just moving too fast. You can't move out of a very fast moving object. Right? I'm there in a frame or two, right? It's just too much. You got too much sauce. Real Felix. You mean xQc, the goat. Oh man. Dude, you know xQc the goat, yeah? Right? What is this shit? It's more like it, but it's too flaccid, yo. Okay, I mean that's it. Never mind. This guy can join up. Dude, I got too low. I got too little height of the ball, so I had to adjust too much, and I couldn't avoid the roof anymore there. Good one. It's playing well. Yeah, it's very reactive though. If I took a bit more initiative, I probably would have won. Just not sure what he was going for there. Right? The balls collided then. Yeah! No way, he touched me. Good jump out though. That's not what I want because it's slow. I don't like that. GG's, no? I thought I was gonna go fast. You thought, buddy. What's this one though? What is he trying here? It's too slow. When I move fast on that map, it's not always that I'm moving well, right? It's just kind of getting half lucky, half reading and trying to kill people. If it's too slow, you get caught sometimes, right? Okay, that's probably lag, I assume. Probably. Ooh, that's risky for me. Ah, so flaccid, dude. What a flaccid hit. Oh man, I'm so bad. Like, what? That's so bad. I got stuck as a sitting duck there. No, dude, I didn't want to get the corner. I wanted to half get it. Just so bad. Nice try, buddy. Huh? I thought it would make it. I thought it would make it back. If I sent it, I would have died, I think. So that's a good avoid by me. Okay, that's just dumb. I don't know what the fuck was trying. This guy's dead. Okay, what was that, dude? I didn't hold up, I think. Maybe. I didn't want to hold up because I knew if I held up it would have punctured me. Right? I mean, dude, that's just so dumb. That run was awful. Yo, Serenji, fucking bitch. You get the fuck out of here, man. Cut. That's just so lucky. I don't know what the fuck happened. I knew something fishy was going on with the way he's moving. Yeah, I usually try to stream for a few hours at least. Like I try to go for 2 hours at least, because if it's less than an hour, what happens is I just watch one video, maybe 2 rounds of bonk, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Close. Right. So that's kind of pointless. I might as well just make a video, right? At that point, it's a bit more relaxing to make a video. Yeah. Oh wow. I try to get... Hello man. Hello cut. I want to get a bit more height. Okay, my heavies are not on point today. And I'm dead. Yep. Just barely though. Hey. Too slow. We're too fast in there. So, I knew we wanted to do it though. I hate those jump outs, man. Because then you just... I hate when you just barely miss, or just barely miss that shit. Okay, that's alright. I didn't even heavy it, it's just awful. If I heavied it, I would have died, I think. I just should have held up, and it's my fault. And Oh, it's so bad. Don't, man. Dude, that map, dude. My bad. Oh, yeah. Close. A bit too hesitant. Okay, that's kind of lucky. I wasn't trying to go there or something, but also risky from Clever. Shit. So going too fast into the approach, so I got no height. That's the issue there. I don't know how it. I think it's because Clever hit it. And yeah, because he hit it low. This guy a juicer. Oh wow. What's up, dude? Just lag. I didn't want to go for board man, but I just happened to lag over to him, so I thought I might as well just go for him. Right at that point, just send it here. This map is too big. It's too slow. What I could use is probably just make it one map tick smaller, right? Just one tick smaller, and it's completely fine. You know? He lives. Should live. If he controls it properly, he should live, yeah. If I got him there, he might have died. I try to get that approach there. Okay, that's absolutely pointless, but try it anyway. Man, how am I missing this shit? To lock the fuck in, buddy. dude saw a fucking equal sign and said this fucking math is too much. Oops. Oh, fuck. Nickhoff? You mean Milf Hunterson? It's an interesting name, at least. But I've seen worse. I mean, MILF, it's not too bad compared to some imagery you see in this game. You should have seen the last stream, the bonk segment in the last stream. I mean, the guy only was here for a few seconds, but a few rounds, but I mean, still. I mean, that doesn't even bad, though. That is way worse out there in this game. Right, that's why I hide my screen if I go into the main section. Because the only spot where you are guaranteed to not get fucking anime porn on your screen is if you're in quick play. Because if you're in a lobby, the host might just pick a porn map. If you are in the main screen, you get literally flashed randomly because you can record everything to the main screen, right? But what was I gonna say? Even then, in quick play, you can still get lagged out randomly, and then you go to the main screen, so you're cooked anyway, right? I live. Nice. He shouldn't have heavy. If he didn't heavy, he would have killed me. Yeah, if he didn't heavy, he would have killed me. Close. Man, this clever guy always dies in the most anticlimactic ways I've ever seen. Right, he plays good the entire time and he just dies in some stupid way. I'm dead. Never mind, that's lucky. I thought I got held up. Work. I don't work. And I'm at work right now. I mean, I'm clocked in at the office, and you know. Yeah. I'm missing it. I'm fucking missing that shit. It's embarrassing. You're missing your heavy like that in a fucking flat 1v1. That's embarrassing. That's also embarrassing. I know this guy only holds up. He doesn't have... He loves holding one button for too long, right? He loves that. So why didn't I play into that shit? He's lazy. This guy's just... He's not bad at the game, he's just lazy. He holds up too much, he holds left too much, he holds right too much. Every mistake he makes is him holding a button too much, pretty much. Because the guy is playing like a fucking lazy, fat butterball. But he's not even bad, right? He's got pretty good reads most of the time. But he's just lazy. He plays lazy. Okay, I need to full screen this shit. I mean, this guy's the king of AFKing. I can't join this shit. Oh no. Yeah, this is easy. He's not gonna let me in. Okay, child, are there any Yeah, I did. I scrolled through the thing and like it was on topic. I'm staying on topic. Guy is named Nay Giger. Type it out for me and tell me you don't see something there. Nay Giger. Okay, is there any fun things? Have a nice day, man. See you, man. Stream highlights. Stream highlights from the goat. Right, you know what this is? Right, this right here. Absolute cinema. Right, Mr. Editor had to lock in because Juiced Guts took his fucking job.
What's up? I got you, bro. Bro, this seems awful, but
What is quality?
this is awful. Did you just get killed? Jesus, man.
Gems, Bonanza, maybe some puffer stacks. Mr. Long Joe, maybe some puffer stacks.
What's up, man? Dude, I just stopped playing Bonk.
I said 6, 7, and I'm on a clean. Okay, come up here. You need to look to the side. Yeah, come here. Jump on the slope and come upstairs quickly.
Shut up, Hal.
Good. Yeah, you super jumped. Come here. Look at the zombie inside.
He just died. Just died.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. Why are you fucking my body? I'm back.
Huh?
Shooting 33 from 3, bro. I'm so good.
You know what you should be doing? You know what you should be doing? You should be probably going to bed because you have school tomorrow. It's midnight. It's midnight. It's midnight. Go to bed. It's midnight, buddy.
Oh yeah, be quiet, bro. Me love double.
We gotta guard that. Oh no.
I don't gotta guard nothing.
Yeah, we got 3 toddlers. Like, how is this?
Yo, shut up, bro. Down.
Oh, okay. What are you doing? Yeah. Oh, I mean, what did I talk about? You missed the bucket. You missed the bucket anyway. You missed the bucket anyway. Regardless, you're trash. You're trash, kid. Go to bed. Holy shit. Go to bed, loser. Go to fucking bed. It's midnight. You're at school. Jesus Christ. Where's your dad? Where's your fucking dad? Where's dad or mama?
I just played it. I played it for like an hour straight just now.
How did the age explain that?
You mad? You mad?
Bro, your mom's in the grave. 7 years old, bro. Your mom's in the grave. Your mom's getting pissed on you. Bro. Shut up. Don't talk to me.
Jeez, man. Yo, if my kid was swearing, I'll open the door and leave him to the wilderness. I would I would leave him outside. I don't give a shit. You don't talk
leave
like
you
that.
outside with a fucking wilderness and get your ass. It's in your mouth. Bro, you feel like Baba Builder, bro. Calm down.
No screens.
Oh, that's rip eardrums. And how are they not wearing protection, dude? What the fuck?
Huh? Chad, what's going on with the powder? It's glitching. What's doing that? The vibrations? Of the sound?
Yeah, dude. Usually it's when I've reacted to stuff for 3 hours straight already. Then I play Bonk, and then I go again. Later. Yep.
Chad, maybe they were right. If you can move dust with sound, Chad, couldn't they move the pyramid?
Right, I usually don't play Bonk for too long straight. Usually only about an hour because the game is very repetitive, right? But also, getting the 99 win streak on Quick Play has fucking killed my attention span. Right, never again.
I'm learning the controls.
Oh my god, the goat!
What happened?
Jay turned that
Right,
bitch
999.
Extra Emily driving.
Okay, I mean, you want me to do that? Okay. I turn now.
Nice. Whoa, really, bro? L-Drift. L-Drift.
Yeah, L. You turn it. You drive it. You drive it. You drive it.
I mean, he's just copying Jude Scott's at this point. And doing it worse.
Really?
Hold on.
We just the car broke. We lost like 4 parts. Okay.
Just shut up.
We lost 4 parts, by the way.
Just shut up.
I like this one. Chat, give me another instrument. Give me another instrument. Give me chat. A maracas.
Chat, xQc is a musical genius. You know that.
Dude, chat. I'm the maestro. Chat.
Yeah.
I am the man who cooks. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yo, chat, this is like second nature. It's like,
Yeah.
I can do
He's
it.
the goat.
Yo, this is like Mozart at the fucking office.
Yeah, little Mozart.
I'm dead, bro. I got 6 ammo. That's it. It's the end of my life.
This game, it doesn't even work. Are you dead for real?
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to die, yeah. You need to open the door so I can give you my loot before I die. Coming in with whatever I got. You couldn't just not kill me. There's no shot, right? You couldn't just not kill me? You need to open the door so I can give you my loot before I die.
Okay, back. Come here. Come on. I got you, kill!
Coming in with whatever I got. You couldn't just not kill me. There's no shot, right? You couldn't just not kill me? This has to be the worst thrust gamer I've ever seen in my entire life. My whole life. Holy fucking shit. What is wrong with you?
This game, rough. This game, that was shit.
Dude, you pushed me out and then you shot me.
Because I meant to do that. Go kill. Wow! I can't kill!
This has to be the worst thrust gamer I've ever seen in my entire life. My whole life.
We're off this game.
Holy fucking shit. What is wrong with you?
We're off this game, bro. I'm not bro. You wanna try playing H1Z1?
Yeah, filling a lobby would be impossible with the clankers. Emily! At your now. Good luck, everybody. Anyway.
How much signal I need to cut across 8 lane? None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else. How much signal I need to cut across 8 lane? None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
That is so funny. That's green right there. Green beans. Come on, one stop, y'all. Come on.
Face, bro.
Shameless Zen user, crazy.
Bro, can you shut up? Bro, you even hear your voice,
Brother,
bro?
you sound fat as
Nigga,
fuck.
y'all put a hand
you
up, bro.
sound like you can't breathe. All the fat in your throat, dumb fuck.
True.
Bro,
True.
Bro, you small
Fucking fat ass. Fat ass.
True. True. He could cook. The guy could cook hard.
You're a fucking
You're a noob, buddy. You're poor, you're fat, you're double wide.
Fucking fatso Christ, this guy.
Yeah, they're gonna buy this nigga.
Fucking can't breathe ass fucking hog.
Ball, dude.
Yo, good shot. Let's try to get a stop.
Alright, now he's trying to be positive. Like he wasn't talking shit earlier. Freaking fat ass.
Wait. What is it? Guys! I forgot!
Oh, it's a little puppet guy. I think you have to catch it. Jesus. You have to flash it when it's in the hallway.
Why? Fuck! My neck hurts like crazy. Ah!
Jesus. It's a little too much for me. What time is it then? 4:04. Alright, Johnson. I think this gonna be it for today. Nope. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Hey. XCL, you know XCC the GOAT, right? You know the drill by now. Hey, see man, have a nice day, have a nice week, everything. I'm just gonna eat some food, yep. Maybe go back later today, maybe second stream in one day. Maybe, probably not, but maybe. Hey, see man, have a nice day man. Cut.